It's Monday mayhem. Engines loud. Opinions louder. Mud. Motors. And straight up chaos. Live. Right now. This is mud racing now.
Woo! What's going on, Blake? What's going on?
Brother. That's a Monday at night. It's a Monday on a Monday if you ever seen a Monday. Your man's already in here.
It is a Monday, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's been a Monday. Monday mayhem on his best.
I'll tell you what, I had some anxiety this morning. And
I could tell you were kicking it.
I'll tell you what, I just
getting closer to race season. You get nervous?
Well, not really nervous. I just I know we have a lot to accomplish, a lot to do, and I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready for the racing. Going to Twitty's in November. Man, I'll tell you what, that just kind of seeing what else is out there besides just a straight line mud pit. The megas, just the amount of horsepower that is out there in the mud racing world just absolutely ignited a fire under me that I didn't want the season to end. You know?
Well, I agree.
And
I haven't been to one yet.
You haven't. Look, Blake, Shane told me it was like Christmas, and I'll tell you what, woohoo! Right? Christmas, New Year's, my birthday, it all wrapped up in one. All wrapped up in one. It was absolutely amazing.
We got a lot between now and November of the next one. I know they race again, but they say
we got one in March.
November is the big one.
Oh yeah, November's like that's the culmination of an entire year of mud racing, all in one. Goes to Twitty's,
like the last hoorah.
Yep. I'm
excited. I feel just like I kind of feel like Michael Russ. We got the engine in our truck. It's supposed to work, and we've got the theory down. We bought all the right components to go in it.
Yeah.
We just need to hit some laps.
I'll tell you what.
How you doing,
big
John
shout
Turner?
out. What's going on, John Turner? How are you, man? We're doing pretty good. All things considered, we're doing really good.
Yeah, welcome to Monday night.
That's right. But I'll tell you what, big shout out to Michael Russ and the entire Russ family for giving us the opportunity to unveil it. I know, he got that motor 3 weeks ago. And I mean,
he bought it 3 weeks ago. It had to come out, travel.
Well, he bought it. He bought it through. Well, no, he picked it up. He picked it up 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
he picked it up 3 weeks ago. I know because he was sending me snippets of the process.
Right.
Big shout out to the DOT Rhett, Jason. Jason knew about it. Rhett knew about it. Gavin knew about it. We knew about it. And then, that was the limit of who knew what was coming in the Russ camp.
He kept it pretty good under wraps.
Yeah, he did. Everybody kept it under the wraps, knowing that we were going to North Carolina to his shop, and had a gender reveal.
Yeah,
what do you think of that one?
Gender reveal. It ended up being steel, green of color. But that was cool that he chose us to do that for him. I was so happy about that, and he took good care of us, fed us, everything.
Man, oh man, did they ever take good care of us?
I thought that was so awesome.
Look here.
I don't know what's that.
They you know, when you say you've been to BFE.
Oh, that man lives in BF to the E.
They live out another 20 miles on the other side of BFE.
Absolutely.
They're like another 20 miles on the other side of BFE.
We had to take dirt to get to the Airbnb because the streets were rolled up. By the time we left that place.
Yeah.
And then on the way up there, we stopped and seen Trimming Time.
Yep, we stopped in Smithfield, North Carolina on the way up. What's going on, William McCarn? How are you, man?
Well, he made it. Hey, William, me too. Made it. Clothes on, man.
Look here, y'all. Look here. Blake thought he was done for the day, and then he got a phone call. He had to go back. He had to go back to work
at 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock, and at 6:30. At 6:30, he was able to make it back home. With just enough time to get things set up to be here tonight.
Barely.
Yeah,
but, Coco wouldn't have liked what I was doing, but I had to do what I got to do. I was speeding a little bit, but you can't prove it even if I said it online. So
that's right. That's right. But
so anyway, stopped and seen Camden.
Yep, we stopped and seen Camden.
Supra powered mega truck.
What do you think of that one, Blake?
That dude, I'd love to drive that thing one time. Dude. I had to go from Knightsville to Moncks Corner. No, where did I go? Goose Creek to the weapons station and back. I left probably at 5:30. It was an hour round trip. That included going to the shop.
You did all right. You did all right considering the time of day it was on a Monday.
Well, the truck's got an automatic tailgate. I just backed up real fast and dropped the tailgate, hit the brakes, and left. Tailgate stayed down for wind purposes on the way home. But I'd like to drive that little buggy, man. That little buggy was something else.
I mean, to look at it, it's not much bigger than a side by side.
No, it's not.
But it is a single seat, center single seat.
Yeah, running
driver sits in the middle. There is no bells and whistles to that truck. None.
But there's nothing there's nothing spared on that truck either.
Absolutely nothing spared on that truck.
No, I was looking at the seat and all that good stuff. Man, that thing is so bad to the bone. And it sounds like I don't know what that thing sounds like. Sounds Bumblebee. Like a John Deere tractor at first when you first.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It does.
No exhaust, no mufflers on it, but it's like conversation beside it loud.
Yeah.
That was wicked. And in a giant wastegate.
Yeah.
So you hear that turbo wastegate open. It's always
I have no idea what's
from Indiana. What's happening?
What's going on, Nick? How are you? How's life in Indiana?
Probably cold.
You got any snow on the ground?
It's cold.
But we didn't get into finding out what size turbo is in that.
Yeah.
He
says a weed trimmer.
Weed trimmer. 1,000 horsepower weed trimmer.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be cold up there.
Out of an inline 6-cylinder.
It's a Toyota Supra.
Toyota Supra motor, inline 6, 1,000 horsepower. And they had it shipped directly from Japan. Now look, we don't want to give away. We can't be talking too much about it. We don't want to give away everything about the interview that we did. But
it was a nice truck.
Very nice truck.
Clean. It wasn't cluttered. You notice that? You couldn't see the engine.
No.
Like literally the engine was
encapsulated.
I want to say 100% encapsulated.
It was encapsulated.
I looked in, I looked under it, I looked under the hood. All you see is aluminum sheeted. And the way they did it within the triangulation of the chassis, it just looks so clean.
Oh, it's immaculate.
Right. And then we got a bonus interview out of that.
Yes, we did. With Mr. Mark Olive.
720 Customs, right?
Yep, 720 Customs, Mark Olive.
Almost Seldom second.
Seldom second.
Is that the truck that we talked about last week that, I said it looked like a rock bouncer. He was hitting the mud.
That was the purple one.
Well, that one's about the same thing.
Mark Olive Seldom second truck is about the same. It looks like a rock crawler chassis.
That big teeth mouth in the grill, and
yeah.
He cut the windows out. I can't tell. It looks like a I don't know, like a Roman soldier helmet looking at it to me. Big mouth. That thing's pretty wicked. There was some
Mark's truck is orange and black. It's an orange chassis, orange frame, and then he's got black body parts in between that that kind of keep the mud out.
It was pretty wicked.
And, I've got some pictures I need to send to you so you can for your editing of the interviews.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, is get some pictures of it, because
I've got some pictures
soon.
That Jeff Askew, Camden's dad. Jeff had sent me a bunch of pictures,
right,
of Doug Olive's truck.
And so then we left there, and we went up to see Michael Russ.
Yep.
That was a good time. So
it took us, when these drivers are traveling, distance to come to race, it takes us 45 minutes to get to Palmetto Mudway.
Yeah.
The Russ family, there is no ands, its, or buts about it, but it is 5.5 to 6 hours.
One way.
It is everything. It is everything of 6 hours, and it's all good road, good driving. But heaven forbid, there is some construction on 95. There is some construction on 95 where Lumberton,
right.
And then a little bit farther up on 95, there's some construction. And I'll tell you what, you loading trailers with trucks, these big trucks on them, these big megas on them, and rolling down 95. Man, oh man. More power to everybody that does that. That's pretty wicked in itself. Just getting to and from the track,
Right. It was wicked. I enjoyed that, man. So, and then me and you started asking all these questions to different drivers. So we were going to post that question, but you and I ain't about doing controversy every time we post a stinking question.
No.
So we were asking, it was a serious question, and everybody here chime in and tell us what you think. But why do you choose the mud over just the asphalt?
Yep.
Some of these trucks are drag trucks. They're drag trucks. And it just looks like the mud would be so much harder on them with the suspension and the just overall versus just hitting some asphalt. And what was neat is you got the same answer from each guy for their first answer.
Yep.
What was it? Testing
family. It was
people and their family.
The people and the family atmosphere.
Yep. They didn't say nothing about the vehicles. First thing they went to is the atmosphere and the people. They just could not have that replicated.
Yep.
On road.
Everybody's willing to help out,
Well, yeah, and just I agree. And it's just that it was obvious what it was.
Yeah.
With the exception of Michael Russ, he said that he'd be in jail if he could race on the street. He said that's the way he keeps his willpower in check. He on the street with them power.
Yeah. Well, it was where they live. They live on a long straight road. They've got a couple of miles just of long straight road.
Oh yeah, he could.
We got there at nighttime. So it was about 6:30. So it was already dark.
Yeah.
And I think there was zero illumination. There was no moon in the sky last night. None.
Nope.
So it was pitch black on the roads. Or Saturday night when we got there, it was pitch black on the roads.
Right.
I think if I wanted to take my camera out and shoot the Milky Way, that's where you want to go and do it, because there is no lights.
But
no lights.
Well, I didn't really mean to throw that up there, but there's this truck
Trim and Time 721 Customs.
That is trimming time.
Trim and Time.
And I
Blake,
mean, I'm telling you.
If I send you, let me see if I can send you the Seldom Second truck.
I got it.
You got it.
I got one of it somewhere. Yeah, I got one right here. I'm fixing to. I got one of it too. But that's truck. That buggy there. Look at it. There's no visible, hardly anything. You know, the hydraulic steering in the front.
Where's the motor? Where's the motor?
It ain't got no motor. Got the rubber band.
Yeah.
His daddy has to wind it up and wind it up and wind it up while everybody else is getting ready to run.
Get the big crank out, the penny crank.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when he gets to the line, I think his daddy's behind it pulling a pin or something. Go. Right? But that was a clean, cool.
It's still 1,000 horsepower. It's 1,000 horsepower.
You wouldn't tell it listening to it.
No, you can't tell listening to it.
So then, so with pitch black dark. So we get there, and what does Michael do? He lights up the whole sky with a daggone, look like a World War II searchlight.
Yeah, I think it was off of an aircraft or something. He had a big old light up on top of the building. He said, "Just look for the big light.
Just look for the big light." And then you get there, and then you see the tractor trailers, and you go, "Yep, we're here."
Yep,
we're here. Yep. So that was a good time, man. So then we ended up doing an interview. We did that reveal. That was a half hour, and did an interview for another hour.
Yeah.
We got there, what? 5:30? Oh, man, we got there like 2:30. No, we got the first one 2:30.
6:30. We got there about 6:30.
Was it 6:30?
It was 6:30 because at 7 o'clock we did the reveal.
Film for 2 hours is what I was saying.
Yep. Yeah, hence Trim and Time.
It does do it. I heard. I hadn't seen it run yet. So we got there at 6:30, filmed for 2 hours, 8:30, and then sat there till when?
Midnight. About 20 after 12.
12:30.
Yeah.
We sat there and got absolutely wrapped up in stories.
Yeah, we did. And they got me to do something. They got me to do something I normally don't. I don't talk a lot about, and that was my time in the military.
Oh yeah, they got it out of you.
They got me to talk about my time from the time in the military and when I got into government contracting. They got a good bit of my life story.
Yeah, you were comfortable. That's why.
I was very comfortable. I'll tell you what, they're a bunch of good people, the Russes. And
yeah, that's the first time I've been really around them. And they're another one. And this is a ongoing theme with doing these interviews, and this is why we do them. Yeah, the family atmosphere. My goodness, these guys have got some family backing them. That's about what I did right there at Russ's.
Oh, the whole controversy there on the paddle tires. Hey, Nick, it was my pleasure. My pleasure.
But he had who was there? His dad,
his dad, his uncle Wayne, his uncle Wayne, his brother,
his mother. His mother was. I think she would drive if I don't know why she's not driving a truck. She loves.
Yeah.
She loves this racing.
I think his mama put it. So they still have the old motor.
Oh yeah,
Michael Russ, if you're watching, build your mama a truck. Let's get your mama racing.
She loves it. She just got so excited. And then their father the same way, except I'm like, how you still have hair? I don't know, because the stories them boys was telling. He cleared the whole back 40 field just for them to go mud bogging and testing trucks and all. So they wouldn't have to do it somewhere else. It's kind of like, let all the neighborhood kids come play at your house so you can keep up with your own. You know where they're at.
They talked about what was it? The railroad? The railway road? I guess there's a road.
Like a long dirt road.
I guess there's a road down along the railroad
One
that's
with
like
tanks.
8 or 9 miles long, and it's just a long straight road that
Yeah.
runs right by the railroad tracks. And they've spent a lot of time racing down there on the railroad road.
And them stories ain't old either, because I didn't realize Mr. Michael Russ was a young man.
Yeah.
Young man like that. He got them stories ain't old, not to me.
No.
You know, he's a young guy, but my God. Now it put it all together after talking to him about, you know, his life and his work and all.
Yeah.
He deserves every piece of success he has. That young man at his age working 15 hours a day and going home and tinkering on that truck. What I would do to be that age again.
Being what was he, 23, 24 years old when he bought?
Yeah, I think he was 28 now.
He bought the logging company.
Bought the whole company.
Bought the whole company. He, you know, if I remember it correctly, he talked about he went to work. He went to work for a guy doing some logging, and they sent him out on a job. And he looked over the job, and he went back and he told his boss. He said, "The only way I'm going to work this job is if I own it."
Yep.
And he left. And a few months later, his boss called him up and said, "Are you serious?" And little did they know that his boss really was setting him up. You know, as they told the story, they didn't think old Michael Russ was going to make a success out of his business. They thought he was going to go under a year. Go under a year.
He has determination, and he did.
And that guy would get all of his equipment back, and Michael Russ would be on the hook for that $1 million loan.
Well, that's his business.
But he pulled it out of him and made a very successful logging business.
Yep.
And you know, I mean, just the whole story aspect of it was just absolutely, you know.
I agree. That's what I was saying. He said he got lucky. I said, no, sir. You realized an opportunity and had enough brains and sense to see it through, and determination. So
definitely
he made that happen.
Definitely a lot of determination in that whole family. There's a lot of determination in that whole family.
Yeah, because they stayed up. They worked on that truck every night. And then
they were up.
His wife brings baked goods. That stuff is good.
They were up till 2:00 in the morning. Friday night into Saturday morning, they were up till 2:00 in the morning working on the truck just to
so it would crank for everybody.
Yep.
They wanted everybody to hear that thing purr, and that microphone did it no justice.
No. Well, and that's why if you go to look at I think it was Michael's wife that she had recorded a video from outside the garage.
It sounded louder.
Yeah, it sounds a whole lot better from their cell phone than it did the microphone.
Well, y'all were so close to it. Those mics, they got the clip on them. They clip when loud noises hit.
Yep.
So they'll clip out to keep from busting speakers and eardrums. What's that?
Got it right there. Yep.
So, but her phone didn't, and you could see it. But how high was the ceilings in that office?
Probably 20 to 30 foot.
With the biggest ceiling tiles I ever seen. They were like 4 foot ceiling tiles, and it blew the ceiling tiles right above the truck out. Put them in the roof and pushed them back.
Yeah, it did.
So he's going to throw his hat over it, and he said he would have lost his hat, and it would have dirtied it, so he didn't do it.
But let's look at that. Look at the paddle. Look at the paddle tire that you got your feet on there.
Yeah, back to the powder tire.
And there was a lot of talk Wednesday night with the DOT guys about the outlaw class, and allowing them to run paddle tires. And they were talking about the stopping ability. I'll tell you what, that paddle tire has just as much stopping ability as a cut tire.
I don't know.
A DOT tire. That's
looking on the back side of the
rubber. There's a lot of rubber that you're going to have at least 2 of those paddles, even though they're you're catching the backside of it. There's enough weight on the ass end of that truck, it's going to pull them paddles into the dirt.
Yeah. I was looking on the backside. Dirt Dauber said usually they cut the groove on the backside to help stop.
Yep.
That one my foot's on is slick.
There are no cuts on the backs of those.
No, but he was also saying, especially if the dirt's tilled, fresh till, like if Patrick gets ready, just till it real good and
yep. Well, and that was one thing, Mike, and that was one thing Michael was talking about as well, and his dad was that the shutdown area, when you just cross the finish line, you need to plow that from there to the far end of the shutdown area, but you go from shallow to deep. Just like a highway, runaway ramp on a highway.
Runaway truck ramp.
The runaway truck ramp. But the farther in you go, the deeper it gets. Mm-hmm.
Right. Did they build the roll cage in it, or did they get? That's like a funny car.
They built the roll cage.
So they just modeled it after like the funny car roll cages.
Yes, it's built like a Top Fuel dragster or a funny car roll cage. Yeah. And he is actually putting a full body restraint seat. He's going from a regular racing seat to a full body constraint seat. That so when he's in it, it comes around his shoulders and it comes around his head. So when he sits in it and he's got his Hans device in it, there ain't none of this. It's all right here. Right here, elbows in on the wheel, and I think they're even talking about locking his elbows in, so that he's got this. That's what he's got. He's going to have gears.
How you gonna go over there and flip your gear?
Well, it's right here. It's right here.
Okay, I ain't never been in one, so I don't know. My butt's about twice as wide as Michael Russell's.
In his truck. They had me get I got under and looked under the truck because they talked about underneath the truck how they put extra roll cage underneath the truck,
so we don't get a stick up the butt.
So you don't, So if because many of the tracks they have the railroad ties or they have the telephone poles,
right,
holding the guardrails, and those telephone poles. If you come down on a telephone pole, and that telephone pole comes up underneath the bottom of your truck, you're screwed.
No doubt.
So what they did is they went underneath and they put a couple more bars underneath that's connected to the roll cage and to their frame, so that if something happens, if God forbid something would happen, that truck come down on top of a telephone pole,
it ain't coming in there with him.
It ain't coming in there with him. So,
I watched a show the other day. It was about off-roading. It's one of the new shows. It was mostly all side-by-sides, but they were having like the trucks were going wild parties and stuff. So anyway, long story short, one of those guys landed on top of a pole. And I mean, he balanced up there for 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But that truck went off a jump, rolled, and you know how sometimes they'll hit the front end and it just bounced higher?
Yeah.
That thing bounced higher and landed dead on top of a pole. And sat there and then went, whoa. Wow. But you never know. If that thing would have been heavier or whatever, it could have come in there.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Well, the one thing about the Russ family and their truck, they don't scrimp on anything. Gary Pierce just messaged me on Facebook. He said he's got a full seat in his. And so Gary Pierce is our buddy out of Maine, and his truck is called Problem Child. And he's actually putting a supercharged alcohol motor in his new truck. And but I think he's more of a mega He's more of a mega truck than a race truck. And he's putting an alcohol blown motor, and I think he's talking 20. I think he's looking at 2,350 horses. Oh, there you go. There you go. Seldom second.
There's that.
Mark Olive's truck.
That wild looking truck there, buddy. It looks like the sway bars are part of the chassis, the way he's got them colored.
Yeah.
You even see them?
Yep.
Yeah, big tall sway bars.
Yep.
And
they kind of look like an extra. They look like a set of fangs.
Roman gladiator.
Don't they look like a set of fangs?
You still there? Oh shit.
Huh? Who? Blake, I'm here.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Wah, 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 wah. Can everybody else hear me? Can everybody else hear me? William McCarn, can you hear me talking? Nick, can you hear me talking? Somebody, anybody. Is it me or is it Blake? Is it me or is it Blake?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I hear you.
I didn't have time to get prepped. Everything's dead. Batteries dead. Everything's still
Nick,
loaded.
Can you hear me? William McCarn can hear me. Can you hear me now? All right. There we go.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not me, it's you.
Yeah. My battery died. I had my earbuds in because my headphones were still downstairs in the packed up from Saturday. From Sunday, whatever day we got back from that road trip.
Yeah. But I was saying the sway bars look like a set of fangs hanging out the front there, don't they?
Yes. I think he had a theme with that truck.
Yep.
He obviously had a little theme about that truck. So let me see what we're doing. All right, we half hour into this. So Saturday, yep, 2 interviews knocked out that morning. Went to the Russ compound. So we can air one of those Monday. Then throw Michael Russ in there, and then we got a last one.
Blake.
Yo.
Michael's mama. Michael called me earlier today. He's like, so when is that going to air?
Right.
I said, Blake kind of handles that. It's when he gets them edited, and we kind of got a cue of what's going on. And I said, you never know. You could be aired next Sunday, but I told him we would let him know. We would let him know when it airs. So they can be on the lookout for it. His mama wants to watch it.
Well, maybe we can get somebody. I just had from my aesthetic point, I was trying to break up the two we did straight in front of trimming time.
Yeah.
But it don't matter.
Yeah.
His mama asked, we can do that for her.
Yep. Or we do Sunday. You know what? I say we do Camden Askew next Sunday. Cutting time the week after. And then
that was the plan.
Mark Olive. So Michael Russ, if you're watching, you're going to be in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. 2 Sundays.
Michael Russ, I wanted 2 weeks for me to kind of do it because I was trying to put a lot of effort in it, sir. Everybody gets a lot of effort, but you did us a favor by letting us reveal it, so I want to do the best I can.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what,
but that is the schedule.
It's a lot of work because there's one SD card, and I think I've got another SD card. So I got 2 SD cards, and the video I got on my phone, I got to get moved to Dropbox. And so I got to get 2 SD cards and a Dropbox over to you, so you can at least start editing.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow.
You
We'll
know,
get up tomorrow and do that. But yeah, I got to get the editing on these things. So at least we got them. But we still need 3 more before the end of the year. But one of them needs to be. I'd like to get up with the hair guys about the upcoming race.
Yep.
So I'm thinking that February 14th. Let's try to get one of them before the beta race.
Yep.
To do an interview at the track, and then we're going to be there anyway.
Yep.
And then that'll fill in for one. But we still need 2 more guys. We still need 2 more people preferably local, because I don't know when you and I will have that chance to travel too far between now and
I talked to Taylor Chavis. I talked to Taylor Chavis. He's got the little Toyota, but he's got a new truck for this year.
Oh, really?
He's got a new truck for this year. Taylor has the little black I think it's a little black Toyota with the red headlights.
You showed me a picture of it the other day.
Yep. But now he's got I think he's got a little Chevy S10 he's coming out with. And so I talked to him earlier today. We want to sit down, get together with him sometime in the next week or two and sit down with him.
That'll work.
And then I also talked to David Hewlett, the son, not senior. I talked to the son.
Right.
He's got a lot going on right now. His wife, if people don't know, his wife was in a very nasty car wreck last week. And so she's going to have a road to recovery. But he posted it to his Facebook. So, I mean, it's public knowledge that she was involved in a very nasty car wreck, and she's got a long road to recovery. But he's also sending his truck to Rapstar to get a wrap put on it.
Oh, you gonna fancy that thing up?
I think he said this week he's supposed to be taking it over and dropping it off at Rapstar for them to do a nice little wrap job on his.
You need to do a little filming on that. You need to go film a few of that a little bit doing so people see that process. Number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty neat little process to wrap a car. Sure is better than painting one, or not better, but cheaper.
Well, you know, if you want to change it, you just peel it off and put another one on.
Right. Right. And it's that easy if your pocketbook's that deep.
Yeah.
But you can't do with paint what they can do with that.
No.
I mean, you could, but my God, you'd have to find a major. If a guy's talented enough to replicate that, you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I had a Sprinter van. We have a Sprinter van at the law office.
Say you had one?
Well, we have one. We have one at the law office.
Oh,
it's not a full wrap. It's a half wrap.
Half wrap.
It's just a half wrap, and it cost $5,000 just to get the back half of the van wrapped.
Right.
And a little bit of like a graphic put up on the driver's door. And a phone number across the front, right above the windshield, and it was everything.
Yeah, how much it costs to do sign work? I swear I do.
You know,
I know, right? Those machines are what got me out of it.
Yeah,
because I was a sign painter. I painted signs, and they brought them machines printing them, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. I was trying to find that picture you showed me today of the van.
Oh, of the mud race of what the concept is. I wonder if I can pull it up on my screen here. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh, I got it. Never mind, I got it, bud.
You got it.
I got it.
Look here, y'all. Look here, y'all. If we can make this happen, this is kind of like. This is on the want list. This is on the want list.
Yeah, it sure ain't on the need list, but it's on the want list.
It's definitely not on the need list, but it is on the want list.
It'll become one day. Rome wasn't built in a day, sir. We're only still not hitting 2 months yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
We still ain't hit 2 months, and that'll look pretty good at the tracks, wouldn't it?
It would. I'm waiting for you to pop it up on the screen. I see your screen's changing lighting.
It's a process, sir.
That it is.
It is a process.
But you know, so we talked to Camden Askew, Trim and Time, Doug Olive, 721 Customs. He's built quite a few trucks.
17, I think he said.
13.
13.
Yep, 13. He couldn't remember. He couldn't remember if it was. He couldn't remember if it was 12 or 13. But he's built 12 or 13 trucks. And I'll tell you what. I mean, just to look at his and look at Trim and Time, the quality of build that this guy does on building trucks. I think if I was in the market to get a mega truck built, I would call Mark at 721 Customs and find out what he charges, because he does some amazing work in building these trucks.
Concur, my friend.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There is the want.
That's the want. How good would that look at the tracks with a 10 up? Camera on top of it shooting the track. Oh, the rack's coming. The rack is coming, so we can get up on top. If we park trackside, we can get up there and have a cameraman.
Yep.
Little roost up there for the cameraman to go.
Yep. Well, that's like, you know, you sent me the pictures of the aluminum, the extruded aluminum today.
I got some sticks of that. That's what I was going to tell you. Is I've got some 4-inch wide with 4 channels.
Yeah,
and they're 4 foot long. I got 4 sticks left.
Need the longer ones to get across the roof of the truck.
Oh, you're talking about for that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they made. That's what most of them are made out of. Is that extruded aluminum?
Yeah, you might want to buy a rack, because that aluminum ain't. Go price it. I think it looks awesome too, Nick.
Appreciate it, Nick.
What do you think? We'll have that in about 4 years. It's definitely not the priority right now. It might happen.
No,
we might get a sign guy come up and say he wants to wrap it for advertisement. Never know.
I mean, that's,
we're ready. We just now opened up and actually just trying to find some sponsors.
Yes, we are. We are looking for some advertising sponsors.
Yep. We held off on doing that until we had everything, and we know this is a done deal.
Yep.
And we know we can bring value at this point to them.
Definitely
and it's a necessity. As bad as we hate it, it's a necessity.
I just put it out on my own personal Facebook page tonight.
Right.
Just a call out that, you know, we are looking for advertising sponsors. And look here, you get in now. You get in now before we explode. Oh, hey, Nick, look here. Get with Jason Hoskins. Jason, you know, Nick, do you know Jason Hoskins? He lives in Indiana. He's racing. And they're actually getting together May 30th in Tennessee for the East versus West Appalachian Shootout in Tennessee. More scratch offs.
I know, right? More scratch. Hey, we can pay with a debit card now, William. I think we might have to caravan with everybody up to Tennessee, man.
We might be able to. I think we might be able to do. Might be able to swing that one.
We might have to try to. Well, we're already trying our best, but I
yes,
kept
we
thinking
are
about the drive. But you know, if we, like I said, if we follow everybody else up there and we do it as a big group, it'll be a good time, man.
Yep. I just have to leave there and go to West Virginia for my motorcycle event.
What are you gonna do with me?
This is Big Mountain Revival. That's my motorcycle event, and it's June 4th through the 7th.
Well, I might have to go ahead and start working on a thumb ride back.
You ride back with Rhett. Ride back with Rhett.
Rhett can't handle me that long. I might not be. Me and Rhett might solve world fucking hunger if we both together for that long.
You think? You think?
Yeah.
Well, so Nick, there is a race May 30th in Tennessee, and it's called the East versus West DOT. It's East versus West Appalachian Shootout, and it's being put on by the Southeast DOT Series and Dirt Dauber Fabrication in Tennessee. I guess the track they're doing it at is only is like 30 minutes down the road from where Dirt Dauber Curtis Lee DeBose lives. And so they in the last 2 weeks, I think they've organized this East versus West Appalachian Shootout that's going to take place in it's, I think, Middle Tennessee. I think it's more over towards.
It's a 7-hour ride for us.
Yeah, it's more over towards Knoxville, I think.
Oh, really? How close to Knoxville? I might find somewhere to stay there.
You know, you might be surprised. A lot of these guys going over there, Nick, are small block guys.
No, they are.
A lot of them are small block guys. So,
well, Rhett runs a small block. BT runs a small block.
Rhett and BT runs a small block. Curtis DeBose, I think he's a small block.
I think he's big block.
Oh yeah, he wait a minute, he is a big block, isn't he?
He's big block.
Curtis is a big block.
But anyway, the point is, there's actually a big thing between them guys, big blocks and small blocks. So they probably need you in the small block corner.
Yep.
I could care less. I grew up 350 Chevrolet, 396 is about as big as I had.
So
I had some big blocks, don't get me wrong, but I mean, they weren't racing. They were bone stock, couldn't get out their own way, big blocks. A lot of torque, but they wouldn't get out their own way.
I don't, as a kid growing up, I never had a four-wheel. I lived at, I grew up in Ohio, in southern Ohio. I never had a four-wheel drive truck. I always had two-wheel drive trucks.
Not me.
What was your very first car, Blake?
The very first car, 1972 Volkswagen Beetle. Then I had a 1969 Ford Maverick with mud tires on the back and little skinnies in the front. That was my hunting car.
I started out with a 1976 Ford Pinto station wagon, baby shit green.
Yep. I had a turd brown Ford Mustang wagon.
paid $500 for it and bought it for my uncle.
Yep.
They had towed it. It was their travel car that they towed behind their motorhome. And so it had these big steel plates that hung down underneath the bumper where they would hook the tow bar into to tow it behind their motorhome.
Did they ever leave it in gear and drive behind it?
No. No.
My father-in-law did a brand new Jeep like that behind his motorhome.
Yeah.
Left it in gear. So anyway, cool. Yeah, I had that. I had four-wheel drives my whole life.
So I had a 76 Pinto station wagon. I actually had a Chevette.
Yeah. Chevette.
I had a 65 Volkswagen Beetle. 65.
I like that.
I had a 72 Chevy C10 with a 350 under the hood, but the sides of the bed, were all rusted out. So when you drive down the road, they'd flap.
They were thin.
They were thin. There was nothing holding them on but the top of the bed rails.
What is the 6.6 Pontiac? Is that a big block or small block? I had a 1976 Trans Am back in the 80s. That car was, if I had that car right now, it would be a show car. It was,
yeah.
But it had a 6.6 with a shaker hood on it. My daddy took it from me after about 3 months.
Oh, wow.
And then that's when he gave me all the four-wheel drives. He goes, here, you need something big, tall, and slow.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's our car history.
Gary says he started out with a Plymouth Duster.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Is that
74 Maverick. There we go.
I had the Maverick.
My best friend growing up, I think his first car was a Maverick with a 302.
My Maverick had a slant 6.
I
it was half a V12.
Half of a V12.
That truck.
Half a V12. You know what I gotta say?
With that thing for fun.
What was the best motor? What was the best motor ever built?
Oh, the best motor ever built?
Best motor that you can think of that you could say was probably the best motor ever built.
I don't know. You know what? Oh, and I'm not knocking Fords but I haven't touched Ford engines like I have Chevrolets. An old school Chevrolet with a 4-bolt main.
Yeah,
pretty tough to beat.
Ford 306 cylinder.
Yeah, I believe that.
Ford 306 cylinder.
I would believe that. And you talking about in general motors, yeah.
It would work. It was nothing but pure torque and horsepower for a 306 cylinder inline 6. On next says truck is an 85 K5 Blazer with a 358 small block, about 12-to-1 compression.
That'll get her done.
That's pretty decent.
I had one of those too. I love that thing. Could you sit in the fender well and work on the engine? Because I could climb up in there with the engine and change plugs and everything else.
That's the way my C10 was. You could literally crawl in the engine with a V8, crawl in there and sit in the engine compartment and work on it.
Hey, what is the biggest regret vehicle you had? Boy, we off topic of racing, but whatever.
Biggest regret vehicle
that you got rid of and you go, damn, I wish I had it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you think I had a 1972 short bed C10 that I bought off a guy, and it was show car ready, 350 Chevrolet with chrome on it, plush velour seat and all that junk. I drove that thing forever, and then the motor went out in it. All it did was blow some rings.
Yeah,
but I was 19 years old, and at the time it had no garage and all that good stuff. And I sold it for $3,500. That would be a $20,000 truck now.
The truck that I had one 4-wheel drive truck. That was a 1990 Ford F-150 XL short wide body.
Your childhood must have sucked if you didn't have 4-wheel drive trucks.
I didn't need them where I grew up.
Poor fella.
I didn't need it
when you need them. Ain't it? I didn't need it. The most of the roads were paved, but I wanted to
look here. I tried to jump the Pinto station wagon. Literally, I tried to jump it over a rock pile.
Hey, I backed up to my buddies. I backed up to my buddy's doorsteps and hauled ass across his yard because the ditch, we had a big ramp, jumped all the way across the street into the neighbor's yard with a 1982 Toyota 4-wheel drive with no seatbelt on. And that's the day I about took my teeth out and bit my tongue in half. Lesson learned. Your head will hit the roof if you ain't strapped in. Hey, I kind of digging this old man rock. I'm in a rocking chair. This thing, man.
Nick says, what fender wells? It has fender well headers.
There you go. Well, you don't want to sit on those to work on it when right after a run.
No, I
was talking too much.
That 1990 Ford F-150 4-wheel drive short wide box had a 306 cylinder 5-speed on stick on the floor.
Right. Yeah, because on the tree it was like three speed on the tree. I don't know if they had 4 speeds or not. But mine kept locking up and I had to get out with a screwdriver and undo them.
Yeah.
Right on the other side of the firewall, they would bind up and you had to go in there and click them off each other.
Well, so I bought that truck. And I was stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington. and I had a part-time job that I was working at a local speed shop owned by a little Korean fella, Mr. Lee. He owned a speed shop. And so what I was doing was I was lowering. No, he wasn't Bruce. Kyle Lee. In Kyle Lee in Tillicum, Washington. And I was lowering cars. So Hondas, Acuras,
You should have brought them to me. I could lower them so fast I could do 10 a day.
I was doing drop springs. I was doing it the right way. I was doing drop springs. I was actually pulling springs out, putting iBox, changing, putting iBox springs in.
Oh, this is before iBox springs. iBox springs been around before they was mine. Take that blowtorch and just heat a couple of coils up, get them cherry red. It'll lower right down.
Yeah.
Stand back and go. That's about it.
Ride like hell, but you definitely lower it.
Well, my buddy had a Camaro, the old 80s Camaro, and we did that and went over the railroad tracks one night and the springs popped out. Ting!
Well, listen.
That's foolery. Hey, all right, so let's get real quick back on topic. Back again, our schedule. Beater Car Race, February 14th.
At Orangeburg Mud Bog.
I don't know what those beater car races usually do, but they need like 10 times what they had last time because I have no idea why everybody ain't got a beater car out there running. That looked like so much flipping fun.
Can we talk to Patrick? Do you think Patrick would have a couple that we could probably?
I don't know. Maybe at least one.
We're gonna be too busy filming all the action to.
It ain't filming action. What is that day for us?
It's test and tune day for us.
That is our first test and tune day. We're going to be either pulling our hair out or looking at each other and going, hard work is paying off, sir. At this point, I don't know why we're not just going to hook it up and go, it's working. It has no reason not to.
I don't know. I mean, I got cable. I got cables.
A lot of cable. That's one roller. Is that all? That's just one.
This is just one. I got a bunch of them. You see, I might have some equipment behind me. I don't want to show it too much. I don't know if anybody's figured out what was behind me.
So, but I don't know. We're going to test and tune that day, film everything. So everybody tune in. And before that, guess what we get to do?
What do we get to do before that?
Facebook. We'll be live on Facebook before then. I think
we will, won't we? We will be live on Facebook.
The week before the beater car is that we get out of Facebook jail.
We get
or detainee or whatever. We just come across the border and they still got us in the detainee section.
They get to unclip that leash and let us free.
Let us run. Yeah.
Take that leash off and let us free.
Huh?
I said, unclip that leash and let us free.
So anyway, yeah, exactly. So beater car race February 14th at Orangeburg Mud Bog.
Yep.
And we'll see if we can't get one of the hairs on here
before then.
And then we'll do an actual interview with as many of them as want to that morning before the race.
Yep.
But I don't know what times them races usually start. I hadn't looked at that part. It's daytime, right?
Yeah, I want to say like gates open at like 10 or 11. I think racing starts about noon.
Early.
Racing starts about noon, I think.
Oh, we got to get there real early if we're going to do any kind of interview.
And then they usually do they'll have a couple of beater car races, then they'll do some test and tune passes. And then they'll have some more beater car races.
Now, I expect the test and tune to be way better than last time. Last time, it was at the end of the season.
Yeah.
This time should be everybody testing and tuning to get ready for the first race. So it should be packed for that.
And I think they're talking they're gonna have straight line. They're gonna have horseshoe.
Is that not what Rhett and them's crawling the triple?
Yeah.
Triple threat.
Yeah. And they're going to have heads up. They're going to have heads up, straight line mud. So heads up, straight line mud, and horseshoe. They're going to have all three of them on the 14th. From my understanding, They're going to have all 3 of them on the 14th.
Mine too. Mine too. They were calling it the triple threat deal. So yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be fun.
It is.
Now so listen, bring a sled.
So listen, we appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody tuning in, watching everything going on, listening to us ramble. We've had a few people watching the whole show.
We had about 8 or 9 people.
8 or 9 people watching the whole show, and we appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure if you haven't, give us a like, give us a subscribe, share the video. We are going to be posting it over onto our Facebook page, so you can watch it there as well. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We do have T-shirts. They are on Amazon. So we have the Mud Light. We have the Mud Light, and then see, now that's blending in, Blake. Can't see it.
Oh no.
Can't see it. It's blending in.
Oh.
Yep. There, right there. Hold it right there. As Seen on Mud Racing Now stickers. We have the As Seen on Mud Racing Now stickers. So if we've done an interview with you, so like William McCarn, we've got to get some stickers to you. Everyone that we've done an interview with, we've got to get you your As Seen on Mud Racing Now stickers. And we appreciate you being a part of what we're doing here. And we are looking for advertising sponsors. Get with Blake or myself. We can point you in the right direction. And we've kind of got them in all different price ranges. But we are looking. We need a title sponsor. We need a internet sponsor. And then you can, if you don't want to do one of the 2 bigger ones, you could be a Truck of the Week sponsor, Wild Wednesday sponsor, Full Frontal Friday sponsor, or Tech Talk sponsor, right? You can be one of those. And that equates to $38 a week. It's $38 a week, $2,000 for the year. Yeah. Pretty easy. Not too expensive.
Yeah, it's our first year, and I promise you they'll get every bit of it out of them.
Every dollar that you spend,
to make sure somebody tells them I send you on Mud Racing Now.
We don't really do anything half-assed.
No,
we don't do anything half-assed. As people can tell, we're not doing this half-assed. I'm pretty sure they've done determined we're in it for the haul. So we are looking
this long. Eight our 9th year of behind the scenes of mud racing. So
Yep. 9 years.
All right, brother. Well, let's call it a night.
Yep.
Appreciate everybody.
Y'all be good. Peace.
It's Monday Mayhem. Engines loud. Opinions louder. Mud. Motors. And straight up chaos. Live. Right now. This is Mud Racing Now.